Alright. Hey y'all, it's Nash. It's a sunny day here in Portland. Jackson's kicking with me. He's a little desert dog, so he's stoked on the sunshine. Poor thing, have him living in Portland. Oh. So, I don't have a whole lot of updates. The big thing that I wanted to talk about, because I'm really excited about it, is surgery. So, in like 2 updates ago, I talked about getting surgery done here in Portland because of all of the glorious things that come with having surgery locally. Being able to heal at my house, have all of my friends here and my support network, the costs of traveling and lodging not being a factor, just being able to go downtown, have surgery, come back, take less time off of work most likely. I mean, just a lot of things. I don't know. I went to a consultation with the surgeon that I was looking at locally, who I'd heard pretty good things about and didn't really mind his result pictures and thought they were pretty good, but they were limited. And just had a really pretty shitty experience at the consultation. Feeling pretty misgendered, not getting my pronouns used correctly. And yes, I use they pronouns, so they're a little harder, but kind of gave them an out of just using my name. Even gave an example sentence of how that might sound, and then they continued using she instead. I don't know, just feeling like I couldn't really trust this person. Just his vibe, the meds, there was a ton of med students in the room, so I felt a little bit on display. So that was uncomfortable, and I kind of was trying to push myself to not worry so much about the consultation, that if he's good at the procedure and the surgery goes well, that I should go for it anyway. So I was thinking that I would do that, and he doesn't have a long wait list, so I was going to be able to get it in June before the summer started, which is the most exciting idea ever. But then I don't know, it was kind of keeping me up at night, the worries about not trusting this person, or just kind of the gut instinct I was having after the consultation that I wasn't that into him. And then I had 2 friends come up to me and say that they had acquaintances or buddies who had bad results, were either getting several revisions done, or one was I don't know, feeling that he was disfigured and potentially suing the doctor. So I'm not going to go to him. There's no way. So I decided to go to Dr. Crane in San Francisco. Dr. Crane took over for Dr. Brownstein and is renowned for doing good work. I've been communicating with his office assistant, Jen, and I don't know, just all my interactions, even though they're online, have been so much better. They've made me feel more comfortable. They've answered my questions more clearly. They understood my questions and what they were. So for all of those reasons, I'm really feeling confident, as well as the fact that, Dr. Crane is really good at this. So they were like, oh yeah, we're going to have to book you in November. That's our soonest date. And I was pretty disappointed about that, just because I'd kind of gotten up my hopes to have surgery in June, and November is quite a bit further down the road than that. But I got an email yesterday saying that they had a date open in August. So I booked it, going. August 19th is my top surgery date. It's happening. I'm going to go probably drive down to San Francisco. It's only 9 hours away, with my partner. 2 of my best friends in the world live in San Francisco, and they'll be around. So I feel like it's about the next best thing to having it here in Portland, is to have it in the Bay Area, where I feel comfortable there. I've been there a lot, and I've got some really wonderful family down there. So exciting news. I can't wait. And yes, that means one more summer with a binder, but just one more. Right? I can make it happen. So I feel great. I feel fucking great. Not a whole lot of physical changes. As you can tell, my voice hasn't lowered that much. It's kind of been at this raspy stage for a few weeks now. Kind of looking forward to it moving along here in the next few weeks, maybe. Got misgendered on the phone today and did a pretty good job self-advocating and being like, no, please use my name. And the person attempted to appease me on that, but clearly my voice is still pretty high. that's the case still. You know, it's cool. It's early on. Shots are going well, easy. I'm totally used to it by now, and I got my whole routine, my little ritual, my tea ceremony that is pretty good. I feel comfortable going into it. I don't get nervous anymore, and that's nice. Good to feel confident about that and just have it be part of my routine. I was thinking about shaving, though I'm like trying to like cultivate it more. Just like, but it's starting to get kind of creepy, like pictures and stuff. Starting to like, you can kind of see it in some pictures, like a little creeper stash. And I mean, I don't want to be rocking that, so I might shave, and that's fun and an exciting thing that I get to do now. I went down a belt loop, a belt notch, which is exciting. Meaning, you know, I think that's kind of exciting because it means that I'm not just making it up, that it does seem like I'm slimming out, that my fat's redistributing a little bit, which is really early on in the process. I know that a lot of folks don't really experience that too much until like after a year on T. So just to even be seeing a little bit of budging in that realm is exciting. Oh, I gotta quit smoking. So that's gotta happen. Not only because I'm on T and my risk for blood clots and hypertension and all the things that you're already at higher risk for as a smoker, you're also now at higher risk as somebody who's on hormones for hypertension and clotting and things like that. So not only because I'm on T, but also because if I'm going to have surgery, it's pretty encouraged / required that I quit at least 2 weeks, if not a month or more, before the date of the procedure. So got to seek some resources on that. It feels really hard and almost unrealistic, but you know, I'm taking on this process where I'm really being intentional about turning my body into the shell that I want to be in, and quitting smoking can be a part of that, being part of this like really intentional work that I'm doing, that I've been putting off for a long time. So top surgery, it makes a lot of sense that quitting smoking goes hand in hand with that. So working on even just like starting to soak that in as a reality and trying to think through like how can I realistically make that happen. I've been smoking for over a decade now, which is a scary thing to even be able to say. So yeah, I'm like buried in that hole, and I got to start climbing out of it. It's got to happen. So wish me luck. Well, that's it. Hope everybody is well. Hope everyone gets this kind of sunshine where you're living, because I am chilling. I am 10 weeks on T. I was counting a month to be 4 weeks, and then I just went ahead in the calendar and realized that if I keep doing that I will be a month before I'm a year, like at the end of December instead of the end of January. So I got to quit doing that. I should start counting a month at each like 28th of every month. So I'm 10 weeks, not exactly 2.5 months, I guess, but pretty close to 2.5 months. Exciting shit. All right, Nash signing off from Portland. Hope everyone's well.